Apple's next Pro iPhones are shaping up to be a cleaner-looking redesign on the front, a bolder shift in color strategy, and a serious performance jump under the hood. If the current leaks hold, the iPhone 18 Pro and 18 Pro Max won't be about flashy gimmicks. They'll be about refining the parts you actually notice every day: the screen cutout, the cameras, the battery, and the overall feel in the hand. Today we're reviewing the most credible rumors around Apple's iPhone 18 Pro lineup, the design and colors, the smaller dynamic island, display expectations, camera upgrades, and the next chipset and connectivity changes. And yes, there's also talk of a foldable iPhone arriving alongside the Pro models later this year. Quick note before we start: so treat it as a preview of where the company appears to be heading based on leaks and reporting. First, timing and positioning. The iPhone 18 Pro and iPhone 18 Pro Max are expected to launch later this year, and multiple reports suggest Apple could pair that launch window with a foldable iPhone announcement. If that happens, it's a clear signal Apple wants its high-end lineup to feel more next-gen all at once. Traditional Pro phones plus an entirely new form factor. Now, design: fewer loud changes, more polish. Apple already made a noticeable visual shift with the iPhone 17 Pro models, particularly with the larger camera plateau look. For iPhone 18 Pro, the bigger story may be the finish and color approach rather than a totally new silhouette. One report says Apple will switch from the dual-tone aesthetic to a single-tone look across the aluminum unibody and glass backplate. In plain terms, it should look more uniform, less two materials stitched together, and more like one cohesive object. That's the kind of change that sounds minor on paper, but can make the phone feel more premium in real life. Colors are where things get interesting. Leaks point to Apple dropping the black variant again. If that's true, it's a bold move because black is usually the safe default choice for a lot of buyers. Instead, the Pro models may lean into gray, silver, and a deep red or burgundy tone. Some rumors also mention Apple experimenting with shades like coffee brown and purple, though those feel less locked in right now. If Apple really goes all in on a dark red Pro, it would be a rare moment where the Pro line feels expressive without drifting into bright iPhone territory. A deep burgundy could look seriously premium if Apple nails the finish. Now the front, the most noticeable daily upgrade. The iPhone 18 Pro models are rumored to shrink the dynamic island by up to 35%. That's not a tiny tweak. That's the kind of change you see immediately every time you unlock your phone, watch a video, or play a game. The reason this might be possible is also important. Apple could move one of the Face ID components, the flood illuminator, beneath the display. If Apple can tuck more of the Face ID system under the screen while keeping performance reliable, it's a step toward Apple's longer-term goal: a cleaner, more uninterrupted display. The front camera is still expected to remain visible, reportedly positioned toward the top left area, but the overall cutout could become noticeably more compact. And that matters because Apple's interface already uses the dynamic island heavily. If it takes up less space while keeping the same functionality, that's a straight-up usability win. Displays themselves may stay consistent in size, and that's fine. Expect a 6.3-inch OLED on the iPhone 18 Pro and a 6.9-inch OLED on the iPhone 18 Pro Max, with ProMotion up to 120 Hz. In other words, Apple likely won't chase spec sheet novelty here. It'll keep the strong panel sizes and focus on the cutout reduction and overall efficiency. Performance: this could be a real leap. There are rumors pointing to an A20 Pro chipset built on 2nm technology. If Apple moves to 2nm, the headline benefits are typically better performance per watt, meaning faster performance without paying for it as much in heat and battery drain. In real-world terms, this is about smoother heavy apps, better on-device AI processing, stronger gaming stability, and better battery life, even if you don't change your habits. Speaking of battery, one leak suggests the iPhone 18 Pro Max could push past 5,000 milliamps. Apple has historically relied on optimization more than raw capacity, so if Apple does increase battery size meaningfully, it signals a shift. The company may be building more headroom for demanding features, heavier camera processing, and more on-device AI tasks. Cameras: likely familiar hardware, smarter and more flexible output. The iPhone 18 Pro series is expected to keep the triple camera setup with three 48-megapixel cameras, main, ultra-wide, and a 4x telephoto. So don't expect a dramatic lens count change. Instead, look for quality gains. One of the most talked about upgrades is the possibility of a variable aperture on the main camera. That's a bigger deal than it sounds. A variable aperture can help the phone adapt better to different lighting and can give more control over depth of field. Practically, this could mean improved low-light shots without everything turning into an overly processed blur, and more natural-looking subject separation when you want it. There are also reports of improved sensor tech, including the possibility of a 3-layer stacked sensor supply by Samsung. If true, that could improve light capture and dynamic range, especially in challenging lighting. On the front, the selfie camera is expected to be an 18-megapixel sensor, potentially carried over. That suggests Apple's focus is less on raising the selfie megapixel number and more on processing, stabilization, and always good results across lighting conditions. Connectivity, more Apple control. Another major rumor is Apple using an in-house C2 modem for improved 5G and LTE. This is part of Apple's long-running strategy. Own more of the core technology stack, tune it tightly to iOS, and reduce dependence on outside suppliers. There's also mention of a new N2 chip for better wireless performance. If Apple improves cellular plus Wi-Fi and other wireless behavior together, the day-to-day benefit is simple: more stable connections, better efficiency, and fewer moments where your phone feels like it's fighting the network. So what's the overall takeaway? The iPhone 18 Pro series, based on current rumors, looks like Apple focusing on refinement in the places that actually matter. A cleaner front design, potentially more distinctive Pro colors, meaningful efficiency gains through the next chipset, and camera improvements aimed at flexibility and consistency, not just higher numbers. If Apple adds a foldable iPhone to the same launch cycle, the Pro models may serve as the safe premium option, while the foldable becomes the statement piece. But even without the foldable, the 18 Pro lineup sounds like a substantial iteration. If you want, I can do a follow-up comparing iPhone 18 Pro rumors versus iPhone 17 Pro real-world performance, and what upgrades are actually worth waiting for. Subscribe for that, and comment which change you care about most: the smaller dynamic island, the deep red Pro color, the A20 Pro performance jump, or the camera upgrades. Valora.ai, an AI-native global investment platform, on Monday announced the onboarding of over 1,000 wealth advisors across India ahead of its official launch, with a collective AUM pipeline exceeding INR 3,000 crore over the next 12 to 18 months. So that's the latest on Apple's iPhone 18 Pro and 18 Pro Max leaks and expectations. As more credible reports land, we'll get a clearer picture of what's real and what's noise. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.